Hey, what's up, gentlemen? Chris here with Elite Level Leader, and welcome to the Battleground. In today's workout, I've got a chest workout for you today, but what we're going to be doing in this workout is we are going to be building muscle while we are simultaneously burning fat. Now, how this is going to work is we have 5 different chest exercises that we're going to do today. And within each of those 5 exercises, we are going to be doing 3 reps or 3 sets of 10 reps each with a 1-minute rest in between. However, like I said, we're going to be burning fat while we are building muscle, so we're not necessarily going to be resting. What we're going to be doing in between these strength training movements is we're going to go ahead and keep that heart rate up within that target fat burning zone. And the best way I have found to do that is to jump rope in between all your strength training sets. So basically how this is going to work, we're going to start off with a chest movement, and we're going to do the first set of those 10 reps. Then we're going to go ahead, set those weights down, and then we're going to pick up this jump rope. And what I want to do is I want to go over some proper form and technique on the jump rope. This is a really easy movement, guys, once you know how to properly jump rope. So first off, what you're going to do is you're going to have your feet together, and you're going to be up on the balls of your feet. And it's more of a bounding motion, guys. It's just straight up and down bounding. We're not really jumping. We're not kicking our feet back. We're not piking them forward. We don't even have to bring our knees up off the ground very high. And really, you only have to jump an inch or 2 off of the ground, just enough to go ahead and clear this rope. So it's up and down, bounding motion, chest up, shoulders back, just bounding up and down on the balls of your feet. Once you initiate the first swing of that jump rope, you notice I'm on the balls of my feet are close together, head is up, chest is up, shoulders are back. I'm rotating that rope just with my wrists, and my elbows are in close to my sides. So first off, rotating that rope just with the wrists. We do not need to see a lot of movement at the elbow joint or at the shoulder joint. We just have to kind of, like you're shaking water off of your hands. Just a quick little flip of the wrist is all you need to get that rope to go around you. Also, keeping those elbows in close to your sides. Basically what I see a lot of times is people have their arms so far out that as their arms go out, that rope comes off the ground and you're going to end up tripping. So keep those elbows in really, really close to your sides. Another thing is when you are jump roping, your hands should be slightly in front of your hips. So my hands are slightly in front of my hips right here. If they go to trail back, once again, you're going to go ahead and trip because that rope is going to come back and you're going to go ahead and hit your toes. So basically in between every single set that we're going to end up doing here, we're just going to go ahead and jump rope for 1 minute. Now you can intensify this workout if you want. You can just do your basic 2-foot jump that I'm doing now, but as you get a little bit more proficient in jump rope, you can run in place, which is just alternating right, left, right, left. You can really generate quite a lot of speed there. You can switch this off here, do a little bit of a boxer step. You can even go into a freestyle movement. And if you really want to intensify the workout, you can go ahead and go into double unders, which is going to be 2 rotations of that jump rope for every jump. But whatever you choose, you're just going to do a basic jump rope for 1 minute in between every single set. All right, guys, that's the fat burning part of this workout. Let's go over all the strength training movements, and it's going to start off today with flat dumbbell bench press. So I've got my bench set up over here at a flat position, and I'm going to come back here and I'm going to grab 2 dumbbells, and we're basically just doing 3 sets of 10. Now, we've got that rest in there where we're doing the jump rope, but on the 3 sets of 10, I want you to go ahead and choose a weight that is challenging, but basically not all the way to failure, but it's challenging. So you could probably push out a couple more reps on there if you really, really needed to, but we're just doing 3 sets of 10. So I'm gonna head back here, grab 2 dumbbells here, and you can pretty much keep the weight the same the entire time for all 3 sets. So I'm gonna go ahead, get these dumbbells into position here. Always use your legs to get those dumbbells into position. So lean back, press them up. Now from this position, everything should be stacked nicely. Wrists, elbows, shoulders are all stacked on top of each other. We're gonna have those dumbbells at a 45-degree angle up over our chest. We're gonna bend those elbows. Elbows are coming down close to our rib cage till those dumbbells come down to chest level, and then you're gonna press up, squeeze the chest to the top. All the way down, nice and slow and controlled on that down there. Doesn't necessarily have to be a negative, but just don't drop them down. Nice and slow and controlled, time under tension. Squeeze at the top. You're gonna go ahead and do 10 of those dumbbell bench press. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab that jump rope for 1 minute. Then you're gonna do another set of 10, jump rope for 1 minute, another set of 10, and then you're gonna go ahead and jump rope for 1 more minute, and then we're gonna go ahead and move on to the second chest strength exercise today, which is gonna be incline dumbbell flies. So I've got my 2 dumbbells here. I'm gonna move these off to the side for later, and then I'm gonna take my bench and I'm gonna move it up into an incline. So from this position, now I'm gonna lighten up the load a little bit because we are doing dumbbell flies, but once again, we're gonna end up doing 3 sets of 10. So I've got these 2 dumbbells now. Get seated onto that bench. Use your legs to move them up into position. Once again, everything is stacked nicely right over your wrists, elbows, shoulders, all in a line, stacked up over your chest. You're gonna start to slightly bend those elbows, bring those dumbbells down along your sides of your chest, open up, and then squeeze and come all the way up, squeezing at the top. Slow and controlled coming down on these guys till you get right around the chest level there. And make sure the dumbbells are coming up over the top of your chest and they're not falling forward over your abdomen. So you're gonna do 10 of these dumbbell incline flies. You're gonna go ahead, set these down, pick up that jump rope for 1 minute, do another set of 10, jump rope for 1 minute, another set of 10, jump rope for 1 minute, and then we're moving on to the third chest exercise today, which is gonna be incline dumbbell bench. So I'm gonna go back to that original weight that I was doing before, so move these off to the side, and the bench is already set up in that incline position. So grab these heavier dumbbells here, get seated in position. As always, use my legs to get them up into the position that I want them to be in, pressed out overhead. Dumbbells are up over my chest at a 45-degree angle. And just like we were doing with the flat dumbbell bench, elbows are gonna go ahead and bend. Elbows come down towards the sides of those ribs, pressing all the way down here into the dumbbells are right along the sides of my chest. Press up, squeeze at the top, all the way down, slow and controlled. Press up, squeeze at the top, all the way down. Slow and controlled, press up, squeeze. I'll do 1 more, and press. We're gonna do 10 of those incline dumbbell bench press, just like before. Jump rope for 1 minute. Go ahead, pick them up, do another set of 10, jump rope for 1 minute, another set of 10 for those, jump rope for 1 more minute, and then moving on to the next movement today, which is gonna be underhand dumbbell flat bench. Now, if you have a bench like this one that's able to go down to a little bit of a decline, that's even better. But if you don't, a flat bench is fine. Mine goes down a little bit here, so I'm gonna decline this just a little bit. But like I said, if you have a flat bench and it doesn't go decline, that's fine. But if it does, go ahead, set it at a little bit of a decline. Now you're gonna lighten up the load quite a bit for these. And we're doing an underhand press. So really what we're wanting to do here is we're gonna be working the lower part of the chest. So I'm gonna grab 2 dumbbells here. So as we're leaning back, we're doing an underhand position. So typically on the dumbbell bench press, you have your hands usually at a overhand, 45-degree angle, sometimes all the way out like this, sometimes in a little bit like this. But on these, we're gonna flip the hands underhand and turn them inward rotation a little bit there. So what we're doing is we're kind of coming down here to the lower, and we're pulling down towards the lower part of the chest, and as you push, if you're at that little bit of a decline, this really helps, you're gonna push up. We're working the lower part of the chest on these. So we're gonna go ahead, get these dumbbells into position here. First off, I'm gonna get them up here in position, press them up over the top of my head. Now I'm gonna turn, so now I have that underhand position on there. Now I'm gonna bring the elbows down to my ribs, making sure that those dumbbells are coming down to the lower part of my chest, almost down near my rib cage, and then press up, then all the way down. Now when you press up, make sure that you're going straight up and you're not going right up over the top of the chest, because we really want to work the lower part of the chest here. So nice and slow and controlled coming down, squeezing at the top as always. You're gonna end up doing 10 of these. Set those down. You're gonna jump rope for 1 minute, another set of 10, jump rope for 1 minute, another set of 10, and then you're gonna jump rope for 1 minute. And then we're gonna move into the final movement today, which is gonna be close grip flat bench. So if you have your bench down here at a decline, you're gonna wanna raise it up to a flat position. Now what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna use these same dumbbells that I have right here. We're gonna grab these dumbbells, we're gonna place them really close together. They're actually gonna be touching. Works really good with these hex dumbbells if you have those, because it's got that flat side. They can really go together. So what we're gonna do, get these, place them right together so they are actually touching each other, and they're gonna be touching each other the entire time. We're gonna lean back, press them up overhead. Dumbbells are still together, palms are facing each other. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna lower those, bringing our elbows towards our sides so those dumbbells come down to our chest level. Then we're gonna press all the way up, squeezing at the top. Slow and controlled coming down, press all the way up. Make sure when you bring those dumbbells down that they're resting on the top of your chest just for a second there, not down by your abdomen. So make sure they are up over your chest because you want to make sure this doesn't turn into a tricep exercise. You are going to get a little bit of a tricep exercise in there, but we really want to focus on the center part of the chest today by pressing these close together. So as always, you're going to do 10 of those. Set those down, jump rope for 1 minute, keeping that heart rate up in that fat burning zone. Do another set of 10, jump rope for 1 minute, another set of 10. After you've completed your final set of 10 of those close grip flat bench dumbbell presses, the workout is complete. All right, guys, I'll see you right back here in the battleground for your next workout. And as always, make sure you check out EliteLevelLeader.com for complete fitness and business training programs and to enlist today.